Chickies! So today I filmed a little chit chat, get ready with me, summer makeup routine edition type of thing. So to be completely honest, I'm actually not going anywhere today, but I just felt like waking up and doing my makeup and hair and just looking nice. So I was like, you know what, I might as well do a chit chat, get ready with me, because I was talking about it on Twitter a while back, asking if you guys liked them, and you said you did, so here I am. So this is me talking to you guys about a bunch of different topics and doing my summer makeup routine. So if you guys want to know how to achieve my summer makeup routine, and if you want to just hear me talk about life and a bunch of different topics, then make sure to stay tuned. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and stay subscribed to my channel and follow me on my social media, which is BeautyChickee on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook if you're not already. And I am currently on tour, guys. I am on my #NoFilterTour. Make sure to go and get your tickets so you guys can come and party with me. I will have the link to the tickets as well as all the dates down below. And I recently just added 4 new dates. I added Atlanta, Toronto, Charlotte, and Orlando. So if you guys are in any of those cities or in any of the cities that is on the tour, then make sure to go and get your tickets. So enough with all the blabber. I want to hop right into the actual chit chat, get ready with me of this video. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I am here. I'm out of breath because I ran upstairs because I was missing a product, but we're good, we're good. Alright, by the way guys, if you see me look this way in the video, it's because my mirror is right here, so I'm gonna look right here to do my makeup. Alright guys, so first, moisturizer. I already moisturized my face actually because I like to apply my moisturizer and let it soak in for like 20 minutes. So I let that happen already. But if you guys are wondering what moisturizer I use in the morning after I wash my face, I use the Jergens Natural Glow. This is the face moisturizer. Has SPF 20 in it, which is really, really awesome. You know, gotta get that SPF for the summertime. Keep your skin nice and, you know, away from those UV rays. So yeah. But that's already soaked into my skin. Let's go. Alright, next step, primer. I use the Skindinavia primer spray, which you guys know by now. If you've been watching my videos for a while, I'm addicted to Skindinavia. They're my favorite, like, setting spray, primer spray, just sprays brand. Like, they have just amazing sprays. So I'm going to take this. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my hair, because sometimes when I spray this and it like gets in my hair, it makes my hair kind of look like But it's okay. We're just gonna block my hair away and And now I'm just going to let that soak in. And what I've been doing lately is, even though you spray it on, I've been taking my fingers and kind of just working it in to my skin. I don't know why, because it kind of just feels like water in your skin, but that's what I've been doing lately to make it soak into my skin faster. Or I'll just take like this thing. This is actually from Papa Beauty, but I'll just take like a little pad type of looking thing and just dry my face like that. But right now we're good. It's already soaked into my skin, so we can move on. Once I get going with like this stuff, then we can get into actually chit-chatting about life. All right, now summertime. Don't use foundation anymore. I use the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I've been using this stuff for forever. And actually, before I apply this, guys, my nails are gross. Just like ignore that. I need a mani really, really bad. But I don't want to get one until I go back on tour. So I'm like holding off until like the day before I fly, you know? And now I do not apply this in a fancy way whatsoever. I'm just going to put my hair behind my ears quickly. I literally just take this, squirt it onto my fingers like that. Actually need more of this. I gotta go to Sephora. I'll just rub it in my fingers and boom, literally right on the skin, rub it in. No fancy application, so yeah. I guess you could call this like my lazy summer makeup routine too, because I literally only use like 1 brush, maybe 2 in this entire routine. I use nothing for my face besides a powder brush, which I'll get to in a little bit, but like, you know. Anyways, while I'm just patting this and rubbing this into my skin with nature's beauty tools, aka our fingers, let's chat about something. First off, tour. Guys, I added new dates onto my tour. If you haven't seen on my social media already, there are new tour dates. We have Atlanta, Orlando, Toronto, and Charlotte. So if you guys live in those areas, definitely come through to the shows. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna take a little bit more and just apply this on my neck just to blend my neck in, you know. By By the way, I also, well, actually now it looks like it matches a little bit better, but I did get a shade darker than my natural skin tone in the Mercier, just so I have a little bit of a summertime tan going on. But I did honestly get a little bit of a tan, not a lot, but I got a little bit of color. The other day I was at a lake house and I think I got a tiny bit, so really thrilled about that. Anyways, back to touring. Actually, before we go back into touring, that's it for the Tinted Moisturizer, so we're gonna move on to concealer, in which I don't even use concealer under my eyes, I only use it on my blemishes, but I use the Time Balm. If you guys are wondering why it has this little thingy on it, it's because this cap is completely broken. Like, look at it. It's just so bad. But I have so much product of it because you only need a little bit of this stuff, so I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a new one just for the cap. Anyways, continuing on, I'm going to use this to cover my blemishes. But tour, we have, what do we have coming up? We have Houston and Dallas coming up in like a week, I think, from when this video goes up. Maybe a little bit less actually, or exactly a week, not sure. Long story short, they're coming up, and if you guys haven't gotten tickets to those 2 dates yet, if you haven't gotten tickets to any of the dates, make sure to get tickets, but especially those 2 dates since they're coming up. Definitely go and snag your tickets while you can. Guys, traveling for tours is literally so much freaking fun. Like, I've only done 2 dates, but I'm already like, God, like, give me every single one of the other dates. Like, it's just so much fun, you know? I don't know, I'm just like a wanderlust person. I love traveling everywhere for anything, so yeah. Now I'm just grabbing a makeup wipe and I'm wiping down my hands of all the makeup. But speaking of travels, I want to actually thank Audible for sponsoring this video. Audible has an unmatched number of audiobooks that you guys can listen to on virtually any device, you know, your iPhone, iPad, tablet, laptop, Amazon Echo, literally anything you could really think of. As speed control, free exchanges, and you get to keep all your books even if you cancel your membership. I've been listening to Diary of an Oxygen Thief by Anonymous, and I love this book because I've actually read it before, but now I'm like re-listening to it in the audiobook and it's just absolutely like insane. Definitely one of my all-time favorite books. It's basically about like the main character gets pleasure in mentally abusing women and like breaking their hearts, which sounds crazy, but basically he meets like these women and he dates them until they fall in love with him, and then he breaks their heart, and there's like a whole theory behind why he doesn't and what caused him to be like that and stuff. And the book is basically like an entire roller coaster, and it's just insane. It's definitely for, I would say, more of a mature audience, but if you guys are interested in it, really such a great read. Audible is amazing for summer road trips and basically any summer traveling, which I brought it up when I said I was traveling for tour, because I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks lately, especially on tour, because they're just very convenient for me, and I've wanted to kind of expand my avenues and get back into book reading because that's something like I've been out of in a while. So Audible has definitely been able to help me with that, especially in my crazy hectic life. It just all works out for me. If you guys are interested, you could get a free audiobook and a 30-day free trial by going to audible.com/BeautyChick or text BeautyChick to 500-500. That is audible.com/BeautyChick or text BeautyChick to 500-500. I'll have all the Audible details in the description below, so make sure to go check them out. But we're going to continue with the makeup anyways and talking about life. So now powder, I use a little bit of powder. I'm actually taking the Cover FX powder and I'm only taking the lid of it, not actually the powder. Lately, I've been loving the Professional powder by Benefit, except I don't like how this cap is so damn tiny. So what I do is I take this big cap and I'll pour it into this instead. Then I'll just swirl this in my brush, and this is the only brush besides like a spoolie that I will use throughout this video and when I use it throughout basically my makeup routine every single day. But I'm just going to be using a little bit of this, and I'm just setting my T-zone just so, you know, because I have very oily skin, which I want that dewy look, and we will achieve that dewy look, and you guys will see how, even if we're using powder. But I do have very oily skin, so I just like to set there, and then also on my neck a little bit, because it doesn't really matter if you set it on your neck or not, but you know, I just do it because I can. I'm like peeling on my forehead right here and a little bit on my nose from the sun, so that's no bueno. Alright, so going on to that dewy look, I'm using the Winky Look Strobing Balm, and this is in Bubbles, and I've used this in a video before, and it's really awesome, so we're going to be using this. It's like a creamy highlight. It's awesome. I'm just going to be taking this and I'm applying a little bit onto the center of my eyelids, and then I'm going to apply it into my tear duct, my brow bone, and just a bunch of different places, and you guys will just see as we go along. This is a chit chat, get ready with me, so yes, I am explaining what I am doing to you guys, what I'm doing to me for you guys, but I also do want to talk about other things. So let's talk skincare line. Skincare line, guys. Ooh, I know, a touchy topic. I'm not gonna, actually, I said I was gonna talk about this, but I'm not gonna go into depth with it, actually, but I'm just gonna warn you guys right now, be on the lookout the next couple days. Just saying, be posted on all my social media and be posted on my YouTube channel on Friday. We have exciting things to be announced. I'm taking my pinky so I could get into my tear duct because we're using, I poked my eye. Nature's tools, people, nature's tools. Our fingers are nature's beauty tools. And now we are doing my cheekbone. I'm gonna actually check Twitter right now because I tweeted that I was doing a Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, and I was like, if you guys want me to talk about like any like topics, you have like a question for me, like let me know so I have things to talk about. Somebody said talk about when you were a foot away from Shawn Mendes. Oh yeah. So you guys know my love for Shawn Mendes is very strong. Basically what this Twitter user is talking about is the other day I was at a summer music festival. The short story is that I was backstage and he was out talking to people that I know, and I was kind of just standing there and he was like right next to me, and I was like, this is just, I don't know. And that is my short story about how I was a couple of feet away from Shawn Mendes. And actually my nose, I'm like I said, I'm peeling a little bit on my nose, so it's starting to look a little crusty while I'm applying this stuff to my nose. It's okay though. I actually think that when we put setting spray on, it'll fix it. And now we're putting a little bit on the Cupid's bow and just blending that out. Somebody said talk about apartment hunting. That's like a good topic to talk about. I'm actually gonna take my makeup remover wipe and just wipe my lips because I applied the strobing balm onto my Cupid's bow, but there's no way you could apply it there without getting on your lips also. But that is it for the strobing balm on the face. We are moving on to, ooh, my mascara fell. Moving on to a little bit of setting spray, Scandinavia setting spray. You already know what's up. We're going to spray this and then we'll talk about stuff as I'm letting it dry. It is on, it is drying. Let's see what's going on with Twitter. Oh yeah, somebody said talk about apartment hunting, duh. All right, so I actually haven't gone apartment hunting yet. And the reason being is because I know you guys are like, what the heck? I thought you said you were gonna get your apartment. Like, haven't you gone hunting yet? Blah, blah, blah. I put like a week aside in July to go apartment hunting. But the issue with New York City is that all the apartments are usually in high demand. So when you contact a broker that you wanna like go look at an apartment, they usually want you to go look at that apartment like within like the next like 3 days, which me and my roommate aren't signing a lease until like the middle of July, and right now we're at the end of June, so really we can't go like in-depth apartment hunting until the middle of July, because right now we've been contacting brokers and they're like, yes, you can come look at the place, but we want you to come look at it within like the next 3 days, and it's like, nah. So that's my life right now. But I've said it 1,000 times that me and Paige are moving in together, Upper West Side. You already know what it is. It's gonna be amazing. So yeah. Now that setting spray is on, we're gonna move on to eyebrows, but I did get some tinted moisturizer on my eyebrows, and I mean, I usually get foundation tinted moisturizer on my eyebrows whenever I do my makeup. So just taking a makeup remover wipe and just wiping down on my eyebrows. Okay, eyebrows, little spoolie, just brushing my eyebrows up and into place. I use the Benefit Gimme Brow, and this is all I use for my eyebrows. Well, actually not all I use a different gel also, which you'll see in a little bit. But this is what I use as for filling in my brows. I'm going to just brush this through. And while I'm brushing this through, let's see what's going on with Twitter. Oh, somebody said talk about the tattoo you were gonna get when you hit 500,000 subscribers, and yes, I will talk about that because this is a story. So you guys know when I hit 500,000 subscribers, I said I was going to get the play button tattoo that I've been wanting for like forever, and I still will get it. I still am going to get it. I don't know when, but I still will get it. But here's why I didn't get it when I said I was going to. So I was in talks with a tattoo parlor in New York City for about 2 to 3 months before I hit 500,000. I was talking to them, explained to them how I was hitting 500,000 soon. I want to get this play button tattoo, and long story short, me and this tattoo parlor came up with a little partnership that we were gonna do, which was I was gonna make a video of my first tattoo experience getting the 500,000 tattoo, and in exchange they would give me the tattoo for free. Before I continue my story, guys, just to explain to you guys guys what's going on so I can continue. I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows up again into place. Now I'm gonna apply some brow gel. So I had this deal with this tattoo place. When I hit 500K, I was gonna come in and I was gonna get my tattoo and I was gonna have someone film it and I was gonna make a video out of it, and that was it, you know, video in exchange for tattoo, and it was a pretty good deal. So we had like this whole plan set in place, and I was talking to them about it, like updating them every second of the way. About 3 months before I hit 500K, I like would update them like, hey, I'm about to hit it soon, or I think I'm predicting I'm gonna hit it on this day. We would set up like a date and everything, like all this stuff. So I went into the tattoo place and I just had them sign like a quick release just saying that I could use the name of the tattoo place in my video, and that, you know, it would be okay that the tattoo artist would be in the video as well. You know, normal stuff, like nothing weird about that. So I go in, they sign that, we talk more about it. They even put like a template on me of like, you know, where they like draw up the tattoo and then they put it on you, and it has like the little thing. They even did that for me just to see how it would look, and we could like place it where I wanted it to be. And I wasn't getting the tattoo done on that day. It was just like kind of testing the waters, you know? And that meeting went really well. And then I did hit 500,000. The first thing I did when I hit 500,000 is I messaged them and I was like, hey, hit 500,000. Let's set up a date now that I could come in and like get the tattoo done and we could do this video. And I messaged them and they didn't answer me. And I was like, maybe they just like didn't see my message, or maybe they forgot to reply to me and everything. Cause it was on Instagram and it said seen. So I was like, all right, somebody saw it. I was like, maybe like not the right person saw it, or they like just forgot, like I don't really know. So I messaged them again. I was like, hey, like just want to make sure you got my last message, let me know. It says seen again. They didn't reply to me, and I was like, okay, what the heck? So then I messaged them again, and this is like, I'm not messaging them like right in a row. This is over the span of like 3 or 4 weeks where I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it time. But then I messaged them finally again, and I was like, hey, like you guys haven't been replying to me, you've been active on your social media, like it says that you saw my messages, but you're just not getting back to me. Like, do you still want to work with me or no? Like, if you don't want to work with me anymore, just let me know. Like, I'm fine with that. I'll go to a new tattoo place, but just let me know. And once again, it said that the message was seen, but nobody ever replied to me. And it was just so weird because I had a constant contact with them for like 3 months straight. Sorry, I like messed up my words there. I had a constant contact with them for about 3 months straight, no issues, and then right when I hit 500,000, I'm ready to get the tattoo, they went completely MIA on me and just kept ignoring me. So that is why I haven't gotten the tattoo yet, because I was pretty pissed off about that. And I was like, I'm not pissed off about the fact that they're not replying to me because maybe they don't want to work with me anymore, but it's like as like a company, as like, you know, this tattoo place, wouldn't you at least have like the decency to be like, oh, sorry, we don't want to work together anymore? That's fine. I wouldn't be pissed if they messaged me and they were like, hey, we don't want to work with you anymore. I'd be like, all right, no problem. Like, I'll go find another tattoo place, not a big deal. But they just kept seeing my messages. I know that they saw my messages because it said seen, and they just completely ignored me. Like, out of the blue too. Like I said, I was messaging them nonstop, like having like great conversations with these people for like 3 months. And then all of a sudden, I go and I'm like, hey, I hit 500,000, like, let's get this started, like, let's get it actually going, and then they just ignore me. So I'm like, okay. The tattoo place I was in contact with though, no hate on them because they do beautiful tattoos. I know people that have gotten tattoos there before, so it's nothing against, you know, like their actual art or how they're doing, but it's just like, I just thought that was like really rude, you know? Anyways, moving on. I did my eyebrows. Now, lashes. I'm going to curl my eyelashes because my eyelashes never stay curled. They don't have a curl to them. They just like stick straight out. It's really annoying. And then we're going to apply mascara. And if you guys have been watching my makeup tutorials, my videos, or anything for a while, then my 2 favorite mascaras that I've been using a mix of 2 of them, is the Origins Ginseng Mascara, which is right here, and then the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast. These are like the 2 like dynamic duo mascaras. Going back to the topic of tour, people told me to talk about my tour experience, like how my first shows were. The last video I did was just like my little like recap, I guess, of Minneapolis and Chicago. Briefly at the end of the video, I talked about my experience a little bit, but I wanted to mainly just talk about, let's see, what could we talk about with it? I mean, well, for starters, it was freaking amazing. Minneapolis and Chicago, you guys went so hard. I was like shocked. I was like, I did not expect like that much love for my first week in a tour. I really didn't know like what I was going into anyways. Like I was so nervous before going on stage in Minneapolis, because Minneapolis was the first like show out of both of them, out of all like everything with tour. So before I went on stage, I can't talk today, guys. Before I went on stage in Minneapolis, I was like so nervous backstage. But I ended up going out and I was just like, oh my god, like I can't believe like all these people are here solely for me. Like this is insane. But it was so much damn fun. We did so many fun things together, and you know, I have like all these things I do on stage, like interactive with you guys, and I'm sure that you guys might have seen videos already of, you know, some stuff that goes on stage, if you guys have seen on like people posting things on Twitter or on YouTube. But yeah, it's definitely a really fun show and you guys should definitely come out. But it was just like the experience of a lifetime, because I'm like, did I ever think I would be on a tour like doing what I'm doing? No. But am I? Yeah. Besides doing the shows and experiencing like my shows, it's like I also get to go and experience places that I've never been to before. Like I've never been to Chicago and I've never been to Minneapolis. Those are my first 2 times there and they were freaking awesome. And now I'm going to Dallas and Houston next, which I have been there before, but I haven't really been able to explore them that much. And I actually have an extra day while I'm in Dallas, so I'm definitely gonna like spend my day just like exploring and taking it all in. So if you guys are going to my Houston and Dallas shows, or one of them, or even if you're not going and you live in the area, let me know below like some stuff that I should do in Dallas that like, you know, not things that are gonna take up an entire day, but like just little things I could go and do and like things I should experience there. Or if you're going to like any stops on the tour, just let me know below like what city you're going to or what city you live in and like what I should do there. Anyways, moving on, mascara is done, and that means the last step is my lips. For my lips, I just use some Carmex, which I have like no more left in this tube. I'm like, there we go. That took like all my willpower to squeeze out. Alright guys, that is it for my makeup. I'm just like kind of puffing my hair a little bit. My hair is like kind of greasy, so it's not gonna look like amazing, but yeah. So this is my little summer makeup routine. This is what I do. This is what I wore on stage at my shows. This is just my makeup everywhere. And I actually posted a selfie the other day on, what was it, on Instagram. And I was wearing this exact makeup and this exact hair actually. It was a selfie that I put on my Instagram story and everyone was like, oh, like holy shit. So this was the selfie that I posted. I don't know if this is like focusing. You kind of like just see my ring light in it. But I put this selfie up and everyone was like, holy balls, what is on your face? And this was on my face. But I hope you guys enjoyed my little chit chat get ready with me. I enjoy doing these things, kind of just sitting down and like talking to you guys about life, and I hope you enjoyed it too. So that being said, let's move on to the end card. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up and stay subscribed to my channel, and make sure to follow me on all my social media. My username is BeautyChickee on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Go and follow me if you are not. You can click next to me to check out my latest video, as well as click next to me to subscribe to my main channel and my vlog channel. And as I mentioned in this video, I am currently on my tour, the hashtag NOFILTERTOUR. You guys should definitely get tickets to your city. Make sure to go to the link down below in the description. I have all the dates there and the link to get your tickets. You definitely should come and party with me. So I love you guys so much, and I'm going to go, and I will see you in my next video. So that being said, ciao ciao chickies. Mwah.